Joining me tonight on the news are Shukhendu Shekhar, the man who has resigned not only as a member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha from the Trinamool Congress, but also from the primary membership of the party. Thank you very much, Shukhendu da, for joining me. I want to ask you, and this is the question your ex-colleagues have also raised, Kalyan Banerjee as well as Kirti Azad. They're saying, have you quit the party because the Trinamool Congress after the results of 4th of May is a sinking ship?
They may think in their own way, but I think in a different way. And it occurred to my mind during the Arjikar horror case, when the entire people of Bengal were spending sleepless nights demanding justice in Abhaya episode. The way the lady doctor was brutally raped and killed, that day, that was the last warning to our government by the people. You just see, before 4 or 5 months, in May 2024, these people, they voted in our favor in 29 seats of Lok Sabha out of 42 seats. And within 5 months, the stand of the people was so changed that the entire community, the people who never joined any political meeting or any procession or demonstration, they joined with the doctors demanding justice. That was the writing on the wall. And my 59-year political life, in my 59-year political life, and being a student of political science, I could assess that this is the last warning by the people. If we do not take any any corrective measure, then it will be very difficult to remain in power.
Well, let me...
So I, out of 800 MPs in the country, I was a lone voice to stage a dharna in favor of them. And I demanded the custodial interrogation of the police commissioner as the principal of the institution, for which I was harassed, summoned by the police, and I had to rush to the High Court to get relief. So it was, then I thought, at that point of time, that I should quit the party, and I should also resign from the Rajya Sabha. But I have certain family compulsions because I lost my wife a few months back, and I have only one daughter and a granddaughter. They will be helpless. And I know the party, how the party is being run. So I may be killed by a hired goon. I do not know, because it is happening within our party that party leaders, they are hiring goons to kill his rival within the party. It happened in English Bazaar municipality, Malda, in other places. So I was a bit scared. I was terrorized.
You're making a big statement, Dada. You're saying that you feared for your life?
Yes, of course. The way police harassed me, I was bedridden, literally bedridden. And in a single day, I was summoned by Lal Bazar Police Headquarters twice in a day.
At whose behest? At whose behest was all this happening?
The ruling party members are involved in the murder case and the rape case and for tampering with the evidence, including the police commissioner and the principal.
Shukhendu da, Mamata Banerjee was the chief minister. She was also the home minister in West Bengal. Nothing could have happened without her knowledge. Are you saying that it was being done at her direction?
Without her knowledge, nothing can happen. She was on record saying that I was monitoring the situation over the night.
So you feared for your life, and did you ever discuss this with Mamata Di, with Abhishek Banerjee, anybody in the leadership of the party?
There was no situation for discussion, any discussion with our leadership in any meeting at all. The meeting was where live meetings were like rituals. That at some point of time the MP should be called or other office bearers should be called to have to give some sermons and to issue certain predetermined instructions that this is to be done, that is to be done, this is the program of the party. That's all. Even after the debacle, when the MPs were called and I was present in the meeting, initially it was told at the very outset that if you have anything to say, your experience about the election or anything about the election or the result, please write to me separately. So therefore, there should be no discussion. I am discussing with you over online. It is a discussion. Yeah, if you call me and put certain instructions to me, and I will only listen and listen and listen, and then I will go. It's a one-way traffic. And every meeting was a one-way traffic.
Okay. So I want to ask you, 13 members of parliament in Rajya Sabha, 28 in Lok Sabha. News is 20 of the Lok Sabha MPs have sent a letter to the speaker. Are you in touch with any of those 20 members of parliament? Are you in touch with any others in the Rajya Sabha? What is the situation as you know it?
No, after I resigned from both from the Rajya Sabha and the primary membership of the party, I met some of my colleagues at Bhupendra Yadav residence yesterday, and my photography has been published in national dailies also.
Yes.
So that was the last occasion that I met my colleagues. Actually, what happened, Bhupendraji told me that since you are leaving Rajya Sabha, I have heard, so come for a cup of tea at my residence if possible, before you leave for Kolkata. So I went there. Then he offered me tea and then said that your colleagues are still there. They are having a meeting in the adjacent room. If you want to have a say, just see them and see goodbye, all this and that. So I went there and I remained with them for half an hour or 40 minutes. And I told my position that I have done this. So everybody congratulated me that you have taken a very bold decision. So I am happy. Since then, I have no touch. I am not in touch with any member of my party, erstwhile party.
But there are some in your party who say that these 20 signatures on the letter to the speaker may not be there because nobody has seen that letter. What is your information?
I have no knowledge about any letter, but I can tell you without any hesitation that up to now, 19 people have already signed. This is my information from different sources.
Okay, but 19 is not enough to be 2/3 of the party to break the party and have a separate identity. So do you think they are one shot?
I don't think so. 19 is the number.
19 is the number.
Because 28, total number is 28.
Okay.
Out
And
of 20, 19 is okay.
well, there are some in your erstwhile party who say that since all of these people had contested on a TMC ticket, Ma Mati Manush was their slogan, then they should actually resign and go in for bipolls rather than trying to split the party. How do you respond to that?
Yeah, that may be the thinking of those who are telling this, and the others who have taken the decision to claim that we are the majority in the party. So we'll decide our leadership in the party. We'll decide who will be the leader of the group or the chief whip or others. That is their business. This is none of my business. But claim and counter claim is always, it is not that for the first time in the history of India this is happening. Congress party used to use symbol of bullocks from 1952 to 1969. And 1969, when the first split came, the symbol changed to cow and calf. And then in 1978, when another split came, then the hand symbol came. So it happened in other states also, in the South India also, in Maharashtra, everywhere it has happened. So now it is to be seen that how many people, I mean, the MLAs, MPs of Rajya Sabha and MPs of Lok Sabha are with which group, which is the majority group. Once it is established, then the picture will be clear.
So in the Rajya Sabha, do you think there are members of parliament who are not happy with the original TMC and may break away? Do you have a number on that?
I have no idea.
You're
But
not in touch with your ex-colleagues?
no, I'm now totally, I'm now with Aam Aadmi.
So let me also ask you, there are these theories that are doing the rounds that Mamata Didi and Abhishek Banerjee went to meet Sonia Gandhi, the tallest leader of the Congress party tonight. Do you think the theory of a merger of the Trinamool Congress with the Congress that is being spoken about is a serious theory? And do you think this is being done so that the two-third mark will not be 19 members of parliament, it will be larger if there is a merger?
At all, the Trinamool leadership approaches Madam Gandhi and she accepts such a proposal, which I doubt, then it is possible.
So then what happens to these 20 MPs or rather 19 MPs who are wanting to go their own way?
Yes, they may go there in their own way. I tell you one thing. There is serious trust deficit on the part of our leadership so far, the Congress party and the BJP is concerned. Because our leadership betrayed BJP twice and Congress twice. Our leadership betrayed Dr. Manmohan Singh as well as Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So nobody trusts our leadership, I believe. So there is a serious trust deficit.
But Mamata Didi, after the defeat of 4th of May, now wants to be a strong participant in the India alliance. How do you see that, considering that she had called out Rahul Gandhi in the past? She had said Modi's TRP only comes from Rahul Gandhi. Do you think this is an alliance that can actually work on the practical side?
India alliance is a myth. It is not visible anywhere. When in Kerala, what happened? Rahul Gandhi what said about CPIM? One of the participants of the alliance. I am not talking about partner. There is no such formation of India alliance so far. And in future it is where the possibility is very bleak. Now after defeat I can go to anybody to get some relief here or there. If you told that it is a strong, one wants to be strong participant of India now, it's a fait accompli. It's a political compulsion that now we should go for India alliance. 6 months back, this approach was not there.
What do you think of Rahul Gandhi's leadership? What do you think of IPAC? What do you think about Abhishek Banerjee?
I do not want to comment on personalities, but so far IPAC is concerned, they came as a savior, as if they are the savior of our party before 2021 assembly election. And reportedly, they got 800 crore rupees as their professional fees, that they will save us from from defeat and ultimately will be victorious. But we became victorious in 2021, but my personal assessment is that not for them, but for the situation that united all the workers at different levels. There was no unity among the workers in different levels, but because of the situation that we may lose, that is why the crisis we could understand, the workers, they could understand the crisis of the party, and en masse they resolved their differences and came out with all vigor against other parties. Now what happened? This IPAC, according to me, was a double cross. They were supplying all information to BJP that what is our strategy, political strategy to win over the election, and for that possibly they have got some money. Without money they cannot do it. It's a marketing organization. They came to share. They know that huge wealth and money has been amassed by the ruling Trinamool Congress. Therefore, if we go there and pretend to be their savior, then out of that looted money, we will get the share of the cake. That was their approach.
But if they have double crossed, why would the BJP send their agencies, to raid IPAC? And if that was true, then why would Mamata Banerjee intervene and go to the IPAC office when the raids were going on? Does it fit into the theory that you're giving?
That may be another strategy, maybe of the ruling party, I do not know. What police does, do you know? First, they allow because I am in politics for 59 years. So I participated in so many processions let us go towards the writers' building or Gherao, the Lal Bazar police headquarters, now on a number of occasions. And police initially allow us to some extent. And thereafter, we are encircled by the policemen and indiscriminate lathi charge starts. So it may be so that it is called rope in. In police strategy, it is called rope in. So rope the demonstrators in, and then you do your
so you think the BJP roped in Mamata Banerjee, lured her into IPAC and then surrounded her and defeated her?
Now it is everything on record that she went to two places to prevent the government officials from performing their duty. It's a serious crime, and any time criminal action, police action, and criminal any proceedings can be initiated against her because she prevented her. She was on record saying that, look, I have taken my files from IPAC office and I'm going to another place. And then press followed her. In the second place also, she did the same thing, came out victorious. I am so powerful. But now, as a lawyer, I know that she has digged herself inside a problem that she will never come out.
Do you think Mamata Banerjee can fight back? She's been known as the tigress and I'm the lioness. She said all of these things. Do you think she can fight back, save her party, or resurrect her party and bring up a Trinamool Congress as strong as the one before 4th of May?
I tell you, when I was in Congress for about 4 decades. And I saw Indira Gandhi was defeated in 1977 after 30 years of Congress rule at the center. At that point of time, she was 60 years old. She fought back. And the bickerings within the Janata Party created such a situation, favorable situation for Madam Gandhi, Mrs. Gandhi, to come back to power. Here, it is impossible. On the one hand, age-wise, Mamataji is much older than Indira Gandhi as she was. She is now, Mamataji is above 70. And the political situation is that in most of the states, double-engine governments are being run. So the situation is altogether different, and people know. Those days there was no social site, no TV, so much of TV, etc. Now people know everything, what is happening here and there. They can take their own decision. So people of West Bengal have witnessed that during the 49 rules of Left Front and my erstwhile party, Bengal has been reduced to a desert. There is no investment, no industrial climate, no employment, nothing of this sort, and growing dissension, growing law and order problem. Now people want to get rid of all these things. That is why there was a landslide victory in favor of BJP. One more information. In 1952, when Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee was alive, and he floated the party, Bharatiya Janata Party in 1951, within 1 hour he faced the election, and only 9 seats were got by the BJP. Congress got 150 seats, and the left parties they got 56 seats. From 9 to 2008, now BJP is for the first time in the history of Bengal that BJP has come to power with landslide victory, 208 seats, and going to get 2 more.
Was that because the election commission was manipulated?
No, that is the main allegation. In the meeting also, she did not agree to accept any defeat. She was on record.
But what is your assessment? Was Bengal angry with Trinamool Congress, or was this victory for the BJP engineered by the Election Commission?
Without the frustration, angst of the people against my erstwhile party, this could not have happened. 97%, 98% polling. And what Indira Gandhi did after the defeat of 1977, she submitted her resignation to Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, president, and two-liner press statement was issued that I accept the verdict of the people with all humility, and the new regime which has come to power, my good wishes to them. This is called democratic spirit. Nowhere in the constitution it is written that either the prime minister or the chief minister who has lost, he or she is to go to the president or the governor to submit a resignation. There is no such constitutional provision, but it is a democratic essence of the democratic spirit. We have followed the British model of this model of parliamentary democracy.
Do you think now the choice for Mamata Banerjee is between party and Abhishek Banerjee? That's what many people within the TMC say. Do you believe that?
If at all she goes for this way, but it is too late. I don't think it will not yield any result. It is neither here nor there. Had it been 5 years back or 10 years back, things could have been different.
Well, the epitaph is being written, but by the man who had 3 years of his tenure as Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament still left. If he has the guts to resign as a Member of Parliament and from the primary membership of the party, then clearly something is not quite right within the Trinamool Congress. Erstwhile Asli Trinamool Congress or the Nakli Trinamool Congress, well, that nomenclature will need to wait. Thank you so much, Shukhendu, Shekhar, for joining me on the Newshour.
After a long time, I have listened to you and talked to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.